Ja, almost. No, but I'll go and amuse myself somewhere else.
You sure? What you didn't shoulder?
No, I was going for the chest, but it's all good. I'll jump on after you.
Alright, so that's legs done, and it is, yeah, I give that about, probably about 8 out of 10 or so, or something like that. It was pretty good. Got 140, I'm pretty sure for 15. I haven't looked at the footage yet, but I counted 15. So either I miscounted or just didn't get it. So yeah. But other than that, it's pretty good. I'm feeling pretty bad, like physically. Like I feel like I'm gonna vomit. So that's always fun. So I probably will vomit when I get home. So yeah, I look forward to doing that. Nah, just joking. Of course I don't. Do not look forward at all to throwing up. It's not fun. The only good thing about throwing up after is that I feel good, like instantly. Like almost instantly. Like 5 seconds later, I feel much better. Oh well, it's the things you gotta do. I mean, it's not, I don't really like to use this word, but it's not optimal to vomit, you know, during or after a session. You know, it's not something you should strive for, but yeah, it's sort of like whatever, really. I mean, whatever. Like, if you do throw up, then so be it. If you don't, then it doesn't matter. You know, you don't have to strive to vomit. It's sort of just like the feeling you get after, really. Like I am now. I don't really know why I'm talking about vomiting, but it's probably because I'm so distracted and feel so strange and weak. Like, I even practiced posing a bit after, and I just did not feel good at all. Not one bit. And I used to do like 3 or 4 sets for each of my leg exercises, but the only difference was that I didn't really train to failure. I used to just do a lot of weight, but with good form, and I'd only do like enough reps to get close to failure, where I'd do like 3 which is reps in reserve. So yeah, there are a few people, you know, there's people out there that use RIR, which personally me, I'm not really a big believer in that, considering I used to do it when I was younger. You know, when I was probably about 18, 19 and training. I'd say it's more useful for more like a powerlifter, because powerlifters, you don't have to train the failure. As a powerlifter, you're just trying to hit a certain weight for a certain amount of reps. That's all you're trying to do. And then you're trying to just predict and calculate, just go further and further. But a bodybuilder, the goal is to try and stimulate the muscle group to its maximum point. So you're trying to stimulate the muscular contraction to its maximum. That's the main goal for a bodybuilder. So, you know, say for instance, like a, you know, like if you're doing squats, a powerlifter would just go, all right, I want to get 140 for 5, and that's it, and just do that for 3 sets, which makes it a total of 15 reps. And then next week I want to do like, get a total for like 17 reps or 18 reps or something. But yeah, so after that, not after that, but in comparison, a bodybuilder will be like, I just want to do 1 set, and all I want to do is just get to failure. I don't care how many reps it takes. I want to get to that weight, and I want to beat the amount of reps that I did last week. So that's what I did today. So today, instead of doing 140 for 12, I did 140, hopefully for 15. And that's an improvement. And you just keep going and going and going. So, yeah, I mean, that's basically it, really. I mean, there's nothing else really much to it other than that. You know, for a bodybuilder, it's all about trying to do more and trying to use progressive overload. It's the same. Sorry to yawn, but yeah, it's the same for a powerlifter. Like, a powerlifter is always trying to use progressive overload, but as a powerlifter, you don't have to train to muscular failure all the time. You know, just reaching the set amount of repetitions that you wanted is perfectly fine. But yeah, I mean, that's basically it, really. I mean, and then after that, you know, you've got your endurance athletes, and they do like heaps of repetitions, and they're not really trying to train to failure. They're just trying to they're also working their cardiovascular, you know, muscular endurance type stuff, which is your slow twitch fibers. You got many different types of muscle fibers, and you got your slow twitch and fast twitch. I think those are sort of your main ones. But so your slow twitch are more active during endurance type movements, and you know, things like long distance running or long periodization of sets and things like that. Like doing a set of 3 for about 20 to 25 reps. I mean, that's sort of like, well, maybe like, I mean, it sort of depends. Like, maybe even doing like, if you're doing like a set of 50 to 100, that's more so like your endurance kind of spectra in a way, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, and then you've got, sorry, just gonna yawn. I don't know why I keep yawning. Every time I finish my workout, I always yawn. But anyways, so after that, you've got your fast twitch muscle fibers, and they're most responsive in your, you know, heavy movements and things that require a lot of force. So, you know, if you're going for a squat PR or a bench PR, and your fast twitch muscle fibers are really sort of like recruited, so they can produce a lot of force, but they can't, you know, they can't last a while. That's why you get that fatigue that sets in, and yeah, and then it sort of just becomes the the slow twitch muscle fibers that come in. But then, you know, so you got different types of muscle twitch fibers, and then you've also got different types of skeletal muscles. So you've got your basic skeletal muscles, you know, the ones that sit mainly on your bones, and they help produce a lot of force with your strength movements. I think I'm saying this, I hope I'm saying this right, but I don't know, because I'm kind of getting a bit distracted by how itchy my nose is at the moment. But yeah, so you've got it's about the three. There's smooth, striated, and skeletal. So you've got your striated, which is usually like your cardiac, I'm pretty sure. You've got your smooth, which is in your intestines. So you've got your large intestine, small intestine, and stomach and things like that. That's usually your smooth muscle fibers. And then you've got your skeletal, which is the skeletal muscle fibers, which is the ones that sit on your bones. And they're the ones that produce the force with any given movement. So let's say bicep curl, the muscle pulls on the tendon pulls on the bone, which then creates that kind of force needed to do that movement. So yeah, I mean, that's basically it really. I mean, that's sort of like muscles a little bit, I guess, summed up in a way. But yeah, you've got your fast and slow twitch muscles, and your slow twitch, they don't produce a lot of force, but they can last quite a while. Your fast twitch can produce a lot of force, but they don't last a while. So that's that kind of inverse ratio between the two. And it's your slow twitch that are used mainly in your endurance exercises, and it's your fast twitch that are used within your movements that require a lot of force. So when I say that, it's like a squat, bench, and deadlift. You know, your muscles are, and your nervous system is perfectly poised to tell what muscles to contract and what muscles to also contract but stabilize mainly. So your nervous system is perfectly poised. What I mean by poised is like perfectly timed and coordinated to tell what muscles to contract and what muscles to not, you know, what muscles to act as a stabilizer. What's this person doing? Why are you going so slow? You're doing 50 in an 80 zone. Ah, well. And yeah. So that's basically it, really. So it's not almost like you can tell what muscle to contract. Your nervous system just does it for you because it knows, because it sort of bases it off a quick reaction. That quick reaction from the signal your muscles send to the nervous system back to the muscle, you know, through the motor neurons. But yeah. Anyways, that's muscles and a bit of that summed up. So I don't take my word for it, because I'm not an exercise scientist. I'm just qualified as Cert 3 and Cert 4 as personal trainer. As per usual, I'm just trying to share what I know and what I've learned from my years of doing a little bit of research and what I've learned and reading books and things like that. So yeah, just trying to help the gym community out a little bit, not leave them out in the dust, basically. But yeah, so yeah, I mean, just, you know, all I'm asking is just to sort of listen a bit and take what you need from it. That's all. Really, that's, I mean, my goal is to just try and help and educate. I'm not trying to tell what people to do or what to believe. I'm just trying to tell you guys what I know, because not only it helps you, but also helps me further understand and helps me comprehend it more if I can explain what I've known and what I've learned and things like that. And if I'm wrong on a few things, then call me out on it. You know, tell me where I'm wrong, where I went wrong. You know, I'm not gonna get angry, because You can't always be right, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty glad that I got 140 for 15 today. I hope I got 15. Like I said, I haven't looked at the film. So I'm sort of basing it off my count, and I hope that I was right. Because if I got it for 15, then I'd be psyched. Because then I'd be like, yes, now I can do 140 again and try and get it for 20. But like even before, I was kind of like, if I can get one to 140 for 15, I'll be pretty happy with that. But now doing it, it's like, meh. You know, it's kind of like, it's not a big deal anymore. I don't know if anyone feels the same. Once you do a certain amount of weight, you kind of like look back on it and go, meh. I hope that makes sense, but it's like you look back on it and you just realize, oh, not as big as a deal as I made it seem. And that's kind of just like that realization that, you know, you kind of, oh, I've done it, so what now, in a way. But, you know, you're always striving to get a little bit more as per usual. So the next goal is 150 for 15. And I'll be looking forward to doing that, that's for sure. But anyways, home now. So I'm going to go upstairs and have something to eat as per usual. And probably vomit, but see how I go. Thanks for watching.